Good evening, Engineer DP Florencio. I am Geralyn L. Valiente.
Good evening.
I am Panugaling, and we're third-year engineering students from University of Cebu main campus. And
So first and foremost, I would like to say thank you for making the time to meet with us and allowing us to interview you.
Yeah, no problem.
And we are excited to learn more about your qualifications and experiences in your field. So let's get started, Ashley.
so, why did you choose ME?
First of all, good evening. So I choose ME because my cousin, I think our gap is about 10 years. So when I was in high school, uh, he was already mechanical. Then he was abroad. So even when I was a kid, I was already dreaming that I go abroad. So that's why he was my idol. So after my high school and also during high school, my third year and fourth year, I was in major on machining. Machining, so the mga torno, like that. So that's why I choose mechanical engineering.
So where did you graduate?
I graduated at same school, University of Cebu, way back October 2002 at the Allied Engineering. My front sa ano, you Coliseum.
And based on your experience, how do you describe ME in 3 words?
ME and Rewards is a very, very broad course. So it's not like just machines, it's not like just automotive. So when you say mechanical, it's a very broad works. You have, it's either the course is for the ships, boats, machines, or supervisory and any other. So it's very, very broad course.
So what is the greatest milestone in your career?
Very hard. When I graduated, just remember way back 2002, because I came also from a poor family. Um, we apply after I took the board exam while waiting for the result. So I applied for MEPS and I was hired as an operator even though I don't know what an operator is. And then I realized operator you have to stand about 8 to 12 hours a day. So so sa ko I said my goodness. I study mechanical engineering for 5 years, 5.5 years. Exactly then. Mora din niya ako ang yung trabaho ko. So I said because my family, my mother, my father was no longer sending me money because they said you already graduate, so you have to earn for yourself. So that's why that was a big challenge for me. But later on, I was an operator for 3 months. Then luckily, there was an hiring for a process engineer. Then one of my boss knows that I am an engineering student, so I applied. Then luckily, I passed. So from operator, I was promoted as a process engineer, then senior supervisor, then the rest is history.
Wow. Next.
Next question. How do you handle work pressure?
Work pressure, as my advice for you guys, no? You're too young, diba? Pressure is, it's not only a student. When you were a student, when you graduated, you will feel, okay, graduate na ko, diba? No more pressure, but you are just starting. So, pressure is everywhere. It's in the house, in work. What you have to do is be patient. That's why you choose engineering, because engineering, in one problem, there's so many solutions. That's why.
Next is what is your leadership style and how do you describe your leadership skills?
To be a leader, you should be also a good follower. I was a supervisor way back 2007 up to 2015. Supervisor, senior supervisor, I was handling, I think more or less than 100 people. But I was able to let them know that it's not that when you are leader, you should be approachable. So, dili pwede nga ikay leader, matahain mo mga tao. No? So, once you're a leader, you have also to follow, number one, kung unsay, what are the rules and regulation. And to be the leader, dapat, they are, dili sila maulaw sa inyo to share their problems, and you have to guide them also.
And what is the important qualities of an effective leader?
Number one, effective leader. Number one is attendance. So when you have to work 8 to 5 p.m., you should be working. You should have to go to work before 8 a.m. to show leadership that you are very much early. Ang gigon pa, early bird catches the worm, di ba? So, and also leadership, I think, mga na kung gigon ganina, you should be a good follower also.
And also, sir, what are your experiences collaborating with other engineers or other disciplines sa
for that, I have, for my work experience from 2002 to 2000, up to now, 2023. So, it's almost, it's almost 20 years working. So, you will be having, it's look like student, barkada, di ba, as barkada, you have also barkada that you cannot please everybody. So, some work is, sa mga engineers, the same, even if you're engineers, even if you are janitor, even if whatever position. So, lain-lain, it's not about the education, no? But the attitude sa yun pa. So I have dealt with many attitude, but I can handle. You should have to become, and when sa gingon pa nga, when the fire is burning, you don't have to throw a fire, di ba? Kung naay sunog, you don't have to throw a fire para mo mawagtang ang sunog. Too big, so you should have to become. When one is angry, so you should have to be the pacifier.
Have you ever encountered any challenges or difficulties in your career?
Yes. Before you have to succeed, you have to mas struggle yun yung mga tanang mga challenges sa kinabuhi. It's either family, work. All you have to do is just to become. Number one, you have to pray. So before working or before estudyante, before you have to go to school, before you work, you should have to pray. And also after, you should also pray because nakalangpas ka ng challenges karong adlaw. So I think that's it.
And lastly po, what are your advice or messages for us aspiring engineers?
So aspiring engineers, I think it's not about the highest grades, but it's already a bonus, no? If you have such a good grade. But the thing is, you just have to focus after graduation. You have to review. That is very much important. You have to review. You have to focus on your review. You have to focus on your dream to become a civil engineer, and also be humble always. No, whatever you may reach in the future. That's it.
Sir, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.